When predicting whether President Obama or Governor Romney will win the electoral votes in California, we look specifically at the issues of immigration, economy, healthcare reform, gay marriage, and abortion, and also how each candidate is favored in each category. We also look at the past presidential elections and how the 53 districts of California are currently voting.
What are each of the presidential candidates' views and opinions on gay marriage?
The status of same-sex marriage in California is unique. California formally granted marriage license to same-sex couples, but discontinued doing so because of 2008 Proposition 8, an amendment to the California Constitution that limited marriages to those between one man and one woman. But Proposition 8 served no purpose and had no other effect than to lessen the status of human dignity of gays and lesbians in California. For a president who supports same-sex marriage, and that is exactly what President Obama stands for.
Well, as for Governor Romney, he believes that America should have a federal amendment in the Constitution that defines marriage between a man and a woman. Romney does not believe that same-sex marriage should be allowed, and it's not what a marriage truly consists of. He believes the ideal place to raise a child is the home with a mom and a dad.
Given the fact that the majority of California is pro-choice, how does each candidate plan on addressing this controversial issue?
Governor Mitt Romney is strongly against abortion, except in cases of rape, incest, or threat to the mother's life. He believes that life begins at conception and every person has the right to live. If elected, he would like to repeal the Roe v. Wade case and end federal aid to Planned Parenthood.
Unlike Mitt Romney, President Obama is pro-choice. He feels that it's crucial for women in America to have access to Planned Parenthood for contraception and abortions. In fact, if he were re-elected, his health care plan expands the access to free contraception for women around the nation.
How does California view each presidential candidate's plan on healthcare reform?
California voters have a generally positive view of the massive federal health care package signed into law by President Obama. A new USC poll in Times Magazine shows that California voters would be more likely to vote for a politician that backed the Affordable Care Act by a margin of 46 to 29, and just over half the voters polled said that they believe the country would be better off because of the bill.
In the month of September, Obama showed a 13% lead over Romney, favoring Obamacare in California. However, after the first presidential debate, surveys from Pew Research Center for the People and the Press showed that 40% of California respondents believe Obama would be better at handling health care, and 44% believe Romney would be better.
Of illegal aliens cost California $10.5 billion per year. How does each presidential candidate plan on solving this issue?
Mitt Romney believes, as he said back in January, that we need to crack down and enforce on more employment laws, because part of the problem is that employers are hiring illegal immigrants for cheap labor. Romney also wants to put a high-tech fence for 2,000 miles along the U.S.-Mexican border, which would help prevent illegal immigrants from crossing to the United States. As far as the DREAM Act, Romney's against it, but supports illegal immigrants getting citizenship through military service.
President Obama wants to focus on deportation of criminals and those without roots in the U.S., but also states that he supports the DREAM Act, which gives children brought here by legal immigrant parents the ability to become legal residents. If President Obama is re-elected, illegal immigration will decrease as it should, which will benefit California.
What is each candidate's view on improving the most populated state's rural economy?
California is looking for a president who understands that California needs less spending and more jobs. And California's economic status is among the worst in the United States. And as a result, California has almost 2 million citizens out of work. Romney has a plan to protect small businesses and help out the middle class, which is what California needs.
And the truth is, it will take more than a few years for us to solve challenges that have built up over the decades. It will require common effort, shared responsibility, and a kind of bold, persistent experimentation like that of Franklin Roosevelt pursued during only crisis worse than this one. But know this, California, the path President Obama offers may be harder, but it leads to a better place. Real achievable plans that will lead to new jobs, more opportunity, and will rebuild California's economy from the ground up.
Since 1992, California has been a strong Democratic state. In the 2008 election, President Obama won with over 50%, and we are predicting him to do the same in this election. With the majority of the major issues being greatly affected in California, we assume that he will win with the lead of 61%. Thank you for tuning in.